about vulnerability management. There's two things that I would love for everyone to kind of walk away with. The first is that patch management and vulnerability management are related, but not entirely the same. Patch management is things like we were talking about earlier, where you're talking about patching applications, patching hardware, patching operating systems, applying patches, right? Vulnerabilities, while patching is a part of vulnerability management, absolutely. Vulnerability management is bigger than that. It's bigger than patching. And I'll give you an example. If one of your customers has an old version of TLS still enabled today, no patch is going to solve that, right? But the old versions of TLS are vulnerable to exploit. You will never see it on a patch report, but it will absolutely show up on a vulnerability report and absolutely should be taken care of. So that's just a really easy example of the difference between like patch management and vulnerability management. Patch, as you're going through patch management or vulnerability management reports, of course, you're going to see patches that need to be applied. Absolutely. But it's also going to pay attention to the configurations of the devices, of the operating systems, of the applications. How are they configured? Are they configured in a secure way? Not just are they up to date on their software, right? So that's the difference between vulnerability management and patch management. So it does require effort, right? Vulnerability management does require effort. But the good news is for these companies, these organizations, is that they can outsource that vulnerability management. Blue Team Alpha does it. I'm sure some of you guys do it too, right? So that it can be outsourced, and you can help to show, what those costs, and you can show the return on investment by reducing their risk by hardening the network, right? So it does pay dividends to those companies and those organizations. And what we're seeing, like I said earlier, what we're seeing in the field is that these vulnerabilities that exist and these misconfigurations that exist are being exploited automatically. If you're getting